Hello, welcome back to the game. So I wanted to go back to the base, but sadly, well, let's just say that when I tried to go back, I had an event that I couldn't skip, and it was actually the event where you get a new companion, so I had to record it. I wanted to go back there and actually resupply, because the thing I saw over there are kind of not really balanced, and people are complaining more and more about the balance. Also, I was waiting for patches. As you can see, the loading times are better. It's patch 1.0.4D or something like that. Let's see what Nenio has to say. No, this is a companion that is not so
Wearing a
bad.
robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
What are you doing? Those are cultists.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
By the way, the robes are filled with blood because they're murdering civilians. I don't know what the deal is. Those guys, I guess they're tired from killing.
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment. In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
Wait, doesn't doesn't it say what his favorite weapon is over here?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Well, we know a thing or two about religion. Oh, I actually hit the mouse with my... Well, I hit the glass with my mouse. Yeah, the dangers of having a small table.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
Minotaur?
Bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
It's an Orok. Yeah, Oroks are actually related to the cows, but not really related because they're much bigger, stronger. They're kind of like the prehistoric animal. I think that we... Okay, let's say like this. Why? I don't know why I know so much about Oroks, but... the Oroks were kind of extinct, kind of recently, I don't know, maybe a few hundred years ago, and people were trying to bring them back, especially in World War II Germany era, because they had so many resources at their disposal. Someone in Germany thought it would be a great idea to bring back the Orok, because it symbolized the strength, courage and all of that. So they actually got the biggest breeds and combine them, I mean, with the biggest breeds and also the breeds that had the most specific elements to the Oroks. Meaning if the Orok had bigger horns, they searched for a breed of cows that had bigger horns, which is probably the Gau or whatever it's called from India. I don't know. Or maybe it didn't have the right shape. Anyway, they just sought of the breeds that had the most genetic components from the Oroks and tried to make the Oroks, and they did. Make kind of like a pack of Oroks, but those Oroks, from what I remember, were kind of crazy. Anyway, it's a fascinating thing because... I don't know. People will do crazy stuff and sometimes they just try to bring back animals that are no longer over here.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
This is supposed to be a satire directed at, you know, political currents in our current world. Like, let's not get into that.
Damn it! She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Or maybe yet a farmer with aurochs.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Yes.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
Please ask.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
Wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage too!
Well, that's one less we have to fight. Look at the guard with the arrows in his back.
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
And again, I was not really ready for a fight, but I guess the game likes to pull this on you. The game likes to pull this thing on you where they don't actually... Well, let's just say they want everything to be a surprise. I don't know, all these randoms encounters that are not very random are annoying, especially in this part of the game where you cannot rest, or you cannot rest too much, you don't have a lot of supplies, and you are always against the clock.
I'll cut you wide open.
Man, these people sure miss a lot. She hit her shot, that's amazing.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, so what is their level? Why are they so
You've crossed the
strong?
wrong
That's only
mongrel.
level 2.
You won't survive
Oh,
me.
level 4.
Endure this!
He just moves next to my control area, or he moves near my area of control like that. Wait, it doesn't say I'll get hit, so I might as well shoot.
This was unexpected.
Okay, now we saw the dialogue, now we have to reload the game and prepare again. Why would they make this game so tedious? I'm only playing on hard difficulty. I don't understand these mechanics. Why are they in a game like this? I mean, I agree with most of them, but sometimes it just feels like the game was never tested or balanced. This is an early access version of the game. Whatever, let's just make a little camp and sit by the fire and relax a bit. We'll still get the same encounter, I'm almost sure of it. Whatever, let's for the I don't even care anymore. Can we skip that? Yes. No, we'll get attacked if we do anything with her. Well, look, she's sitting. They are sleeping, right? Oh,
Into the fray.
I have to wake them up, otherwise they don't wake up on their own. This has got to be one of the weirdest things I've ever saw in a game like this. And she wakes up with her melee weapon in... I mean, with a ranged weapon in melee. Really, when did they explain this to me? Maybe I was not paying attention. That's another option.
I'll cut you wide open. Right. Take
You know, the whole point of the resting was to avoid getting any more stat drains. That's exactly what happened. Okay, let's try resting again, even though we're kind of near demons and bigger stuff as well. I wanted to play the game again because I made a lot of mistakes right now, but it seems like the game is... the game is very weird on me. Yeah, I'll learn, but to be honest, I don't feel like there's any point in learning a game that will be patched, because most of these things will be resolved in a few days or weeks. It says 2 days of resting. Time passed 1 hour.
People excel at forgetting their own. Forgetting people like us under the ground. Or you.
I don't care. Shut up. Shut up. And a day has passed. Oh, you have to love the game. You have to appreciate it for what it is, right?
I'll watch your back.
So I guess you cannot cure the corruption. Or not as easily as I think. She cannot even heal herself. It looks like all of the guides were right. You need a lot of healing spells because resting is almost impossible, healing is almost impossible, buying all of the supplies in the first part of the game is impossible. You might be wondering, why is it impossible? Well, remember, we had only a few companions, and we had to recruit 2 companions for the cost of 9,000 gold. Otherwise, we would have been playing with less people, or even worse, playing with more pre-made companions. And we arrested in the Nenio encounter. As you can see, the game is hard-coded, so this is not a random encounter, it's a preset encounter, which kind of defies the logic of the game of having the random encounters.
Who? Oh, them! In the name, let's...
We will not.
I'll look...
Wrong.
That, it's this... A boat!
Yep. And
I'd like that.
damn it.
Hey, take it easy.
But is there...
Please.
Hey!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
So let's see, roll for initiative. We failed. She just slowly moves away, that's funny. Now you'll see how randomized the combat is. This time we'll actually do a lot better. Woof woof. Come on, dogs, you can do better than that. No, we need to take care of the archers first. That was a huge miss. Huh. The arrows just bounce off them.
Die!
Another great miss.
Surrender or else.
11 points of damage, 16 points of damage. The damage rolls are stupidly crazy. I don't believe this. I don't believe I'm playing a game where you will win or lose fights based on your dice rolls like this. Critical hits, attacks, damage, everything is so randomized. I can't believe it. I expect a little better. I know this is a dice game, but you shouldn't randomize your Dungeons and Dragons games to the point where you cannot play the game because of the difficulty of the dice rolls. That's not something you can control.
Greet... Who? In the name...
We will not.
I'll look...
Wrong.
That... A boat?
Yep. And a cow.
None of your...
Damn it.
Hey, take it easy.
Is the...
Okay, fail that check right there. Anyway, I just wanted to go back, but apparently the first part of the game is so badly mismanaged. Why? Armor class is 20. That's because this is not, like I said, this is not a random encounter. This is a preset encounter with stronger enemies. Like, we needed stronger enemies. Okay, I hope the barbarian doesn't attack land. Also, one thing I noticed that is very useful, you can summon the dogs or the wolves near their ranged characters, which will actually be a huge help. Even they miss.
Die!
Actually beat him. Is there a red line? No, there is no red line. And she switches to her. Okay. Wait, how much armor does she really have? Armor class is only 17. Just do it.
Surrender or else.
Or else what? I will miss until you decide to surrender. 17 hit points lost with a single attack.
Take you!
I don't know, but it seems like Sheila deals a lot of damage simply based on the fact she can hit the most reliable. I think the fighter is a little... Okay, now we hit a critical. So what was the dice roll on that one? 22d6 plus 5 or 3. Yeah, like I said, this will be the last time I'm playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3, maybe, I don't know, something that is similar to a Dungeons and Dragons, but not Dungeons and Dragons.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, we hit the brazier at least. Yeah, go for the archer. I think we can handle things over here.
I'll split you in half.
Even though we're a bit wounded. Okay, I love it when he actually hits something with his big hammer. It sounds nice.
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
10 damage, that's nice.
Too late for apologies.
Even she hits in ranged combat.
The fray!
Attack bonus 10, 19, and she had... Okay, 1 point. I missed my roll by 1 point. If that can even be called a miss. A miss. I don't know, it seems like all of the classes you can make with your mid-maxing need to purely be attack-based class that don't miss. That's the only problem. I made classes that don't have a lot of attack that can...
You are today's sacrifice.
Yeah. Okay, so we have encounters, we have random encounters that are not actually random. We have attacks that basically hit or miss based on dices, which is not a problem, but the damage can vary a lot, as you can see, between 1 and 14 or something like that. Okay, Magus, it's your turn to do something.
Go for their hearts.
15 points of damage, that's so hilarious. Yeah, normally right now I would restart if it was another game, but I'll play the game. Oh, is that creepy guy again? Yeah. I would restart the game right now if I was playing any other game, but
Result is statistically predictable, especially considering their
there is no
intelligence
point.
level.
That's the whole deal. It's randomized. It's a
What about
dice
you,
roll.
boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Knabra's today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
Who doesn't love pop quizzes? Well, yes, he did.
Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The
Oh,
I
whatever.
suppose I should terminate the experiment. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. It is so, unfortunately, yes. Unable to deal with the questions, the Crusader decides to deal with the Examiner. Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany? Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and the... Excellent, you're hired. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place.
You know what? She was actually interesting, but then she became very, very annoying and stupid. I mean, the nerve of the developers to actually send you characters that make fun of your companions and actually break the immersion of the game is sometimes weird. Yeah, okay. Go back to the inn and shut up. Let's see, NATO value. Yes, that's another masterwork, masterwork falchion. That's a bit on the heavy side. Yeah, I don't know. Most of the things in the first part of the game are not really good. Pentang. I think the game will get a lot better once we finish with Kenabres, because this is still the introduction to the game. And probably the worst part of the game yet, because you have no idea what you're dealing with. You're going to fight shadows and you have no thing to help you cure the stat drain. I mean, he cured his stat drain, but then he got a stat drain, and it's Constitution. A bit angry, but we should be okay. Yeah, oh, whatever, leave. And it took us 22 minutes to just get another companion. I guess we're in a safe location right now. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy the game a lot more once we leave this area, and especially because of the challenges that we have no answer to, especially in terms of supplies, in terms of money, in terms of skills, in terms of characters. I think I'll go back to my Necromancer. I'm tired of using these subpar characters or these quirky characters. Okay, let's see what the vendors have for us and what can we do to improve our chances. Camellia, that's Camellia, Crusader. And where is Nenio in this tavern over here? Why is Ember in our room? Well, I guess it's not our room, it's a big room. Tell me about yourself, Ember. I don't really want to know, but I'll ask you anyway. How did you get those scars? Or sometimes even close. Equip elf. come on, little old cat, I'm over here. Oh, that's not my old cat, I don't know what that is, it's a cat. Shall I heal her? Okay, there she is. $69 experience. Well, thank you for that. Happy to help. Ah. Nameless Ruins. Okay, this is why I like to talk to the characters, because they might give us new locations or hints or stuff like that, but sometimes it gets a little ridiculous. Rhyme for it. I am a day, no creation. Station, cogitation. My boy. Yeah, it's a stereotypical character. It's one of those designs that you'd find in in the King's book, in those horror movies. Yeah, it's a stereotype. The wacky scientists. Interesting. Where are you from? Scientists. Circle that you would. What is this encyclopedia? Parents. I admire that. Sometimes it's nice to be able to forget things. And that was a lot of dialogue. Now, one thing I don't really understand is why they don't really hammer the point that you need to buy the things that remove the stat drain and some of the other stuff. Let's see if we can find the items that remove that stuff. Oh. Interesting. Wait, you are not a merchant? I thought you were a merchant. Oh yeah. Over there. What I remember, there are some scrolls that will remove that usable items, but to be honest, look at this. It's huge, it's a lot of scrolls. Inflict, Shield of Faith, Bless, Restoration, Lesser. Scores. Okay, this is a scroll of restoration, so I guess I need a better restoration scroll. All person, mass, idiocy. I do have a feeling these scrolls will not be so good for me in the beginning, especially because they cost so much money. Fish out. I know I can also copy the spells, but I guess I shouldn't spend my money on stuff like this. I just need the restoration scrolls, if I can find any of them. The curse. Yeah, those would be great, but not now. Summon monster, yeah, that's nice as well. A large water elemental. Okay, I would buy some of these, but again, we are very short on cash. Break enchantment. Beast shape, okay, come on. Do we have any restoration scrolls that can help me, or do I just have to rest it off? Ghoul fever. Okay, yeah, we're still searching for it. Restoration, restoration. This kind of puts into perspective how many spells you have, right? Deep Slumber is also a spell that I want to try out more. Apparently it's overpowered. Blur is also a nice one. Glitter Dust is also a very good one because you can... maybe it will be better to use them against the shadows. 2 strike only for 1 hit. Yeah, I think at some point you just have to buy more scrolls and more potions and just base your entire party on these things instead of relying on meta builds. Because that's actually kind of boring to play with only meta builds. I don't remember the exact way I was thinking about it, but I think if you buy the scrolls you get a slightly better rate than buying the potions. And that's it. Restoration is only 1. Can I search based on name? Wand of the Molten Orb. That will also be nice. Yeah, we should have the option to search per name. Let's see if we can make any sense into this in ascending order. I think the ones have a few uses. Actually, not a few uses, more than a few uses. If I find the Wand of Cure Light Wounds, I'll actually take it. I think I had one, but I drained it, and I don't know if there's a way to restore them. Summon. Just look at how hard it is to find a scroll. Might be mindful because I sold a lot of scrolls over here, but still. Okay, Scroll of Restoration. Okay, so I need a Scroll of Restoration that is... I guess they'll have to do... Meta Magic Extend. Oh, nice. Wait, so she... Where are all the potions then? I guess you don't have any more healing potions over here. Okay, so let's just see what we can sell. Probably we can sell a few bows. I don't think we'll use the great swords. Or the short swords, actually. Let's just keep one. We'll keep one of each, just to make sure we don't run out of them. You can get all the daggers. Heavy crossbow, yeah, we'll keep just one. I guess we're back for shopping. We can get all of the clubs. Longsword, well, to be honest, we can get all of them since we have, I'm sure we have some masterwork ones. I still need to give out a lot of money. I don't know why. I have 7 clubs, but surely I don't need them. Cookery. Yeah. I'll keep the cold iron ones. I guess I should sell everything that is not rare or special in any way. Yeah, I think the game could have been modernized a lot better in terms of, you know, roleplay versus tabletop. We need a lot of shields, probably not. So we have the... okay, so we have some magic armor that we didn't use until now. Okay, so I need to give 670 back. That will not be a problem. So I think these are items that have no... yeah. They're only good to sell. Those are all the random chickens I accumulated over the campaign until now. Well, I guess I did collect a lot of junk. Okay, now let's go for the hard stuff. First of all, who can use this? So, does it matter by who it is used? Camellia. Well, I guess Camellia is the only one that will remain in our party, so she will have to use them. Also, I think we can give some more potions to everyone. Especially to my Witcher creature. And yes, we have to take Iratus back because he might be useful. Now, okay, let's look at her character as well because I didn't look at it. Science, Knowledge Arcana, 8 Magic, okay. Abilities, feats, Scrap Scrolls, Illusion, Spell Penetration, Keen Senses. Oh, why? Huh. She's a human that has keen senses. That's weird. She hates necromancy. Okay, we'll not get along because you hate necromancy and I love necromancy. I guess we have a lot of things we could sell technically. Otherwise we could use them in combat as well. I'm not sure about that, so yeah. So if it doesn't say over here, that probably means it can be used by anyone. That's probably not how it works, but I'll just give them each of a scroll of blood. Also, we have this purple stone knife which we got. I forgot where, but it should be okay. I'm not sure what is the best course of action to inform her of the attack or not. What? This breaks the game a little bit because I was camping alone, but it makes it look like everyone was camping. I hope everyone has their spells refreshed. Okay, they look pretty fresh to me. And this is exactly what I was afraid of. Can we delay the attack? I'm not sure what the attack means, if that means the chapter is over, if that means we can explore more. What does it mean? I'm tired of reading so many guides about the game, like the game is something out of a science fiction novel. Hey, can I sleep without the attack coming for us? People said they can play the game for 10 days. Other people said that the attack will happen anyway. Other people said that you can rest only outside and... yeah, no, the messenger, I think the messenger will always come at this point. Okay, if we cannot avoid this, we'll actually do the encounter, but if that means we'll skip the other encounters in Kenebres, that will be bad. I'm not sure. I guess I'm reading too much on the forums, and this will probably be the last time that I'm actually reading something on the forums. Because as it is right now, we can just go back and fight with those people. I assume you cannot avoid the messenger if you are resting in the tavern. But if you are resting outside, apparently the messenger doesn't come. At least that's my understanding, so let's not rest over here right now. Let's go and speak with her, and then we'll actually settle on... we'll be back in the square. If I remember correctly, I rested 2 times, so that's 2 days. Or more than 2 days, because we have to take into account travel time as well. Okay, so now they know. I'm not sure if that will help them or not, but they know.
Move aside.
Wait, did I have another merchant over here? I seem to have forgotten if we had another merchant here or not. Anyway, let's kind of split the magical armors a bit more, because I think we can equip some of them a lot better. Mithril enchantment +2. Interesting. Armor class 0 armor check penalty. I forgot where I got the shield. I think it was from the market square. So that's medium armor and another medium armor, I guess. He can wear medium armor. Well, the armor class should remain the same, almost. Yeah, 1 less armor. That's not a problem. Okay, you can keep it. It's a kinetic diadem. It is a simple blast. Well, look good with that. What else can I tell you? Let's save the game over here and let's get... let's hit the road again. And this time Iratus will just have to get in his role of providing us with support stuff. Yeah, I guess this is not the perfect way to do the game, and I still will make a lot of mistakes. But I guess what matters is that I'm trying. Nenio removes bite. Camilla is encumbered. Remember, we still have to fight Vrok, and I'll probably start the video by fighting Vrok. Next time, that is. But for now, let's just see if we can do anything about the stuff that is over here. Well, I suppose... yeah, I suppose the problem will be that certain enemies will still be super strong, since we didn't level up or we didn't get anything new. Nine. 9 wounds healed. That's actually a lot of HP that you healed. What about if you try to heal yourself? How much HP? 7. That's not bad at all. I guess I can leave it like this with the potions and the scroll. Yeah, let's just replace that with scrolls. Now you, Iretus, what spells can you use actually? You don't have a lot of charges. I think we can only summon a monster and that's about it, or use a magic missile, and from here we can use the bone shaker actually. Yeah, that will be interesting. Also, this patch actually improved performance a little bit. Let's just see how it is on the more crowded areas. Yeah, there is a slight FPS improvement, but not much from what I can see. Yeah, Vrock is still there, and we'll actually fight him in the next video. That's how I'll start the next video. See you next time. Bye.